Hi, I'm JJ Barnes and you are back for another episode of Creative Writing Advice. Today I'm going to be going back into the fundamentals of storytelling and looking specifically at the conflict of your story. So for a story to function, for it to be a real story, you need conflict in every single moment of every single scene throughout what you're doing. The conflict is what keeps the story active, alive and interesting. So if you have scenes that lack conflict, they're the scenes that will feel flat and dull, and you'll probably want to cut them out in the edit, or at least infuse some conflict in them to make them worth reading. So I'll explain what conflict is. Conflict is when you have a character who wants something that they are unable to get. It doesn't mean they'll never be able to get it. It just means that right now they want something and they don't have it, and there's a reason. So your overarching conflict of your story is your protagonist, your main character, wanting something and your antagonist stopping them get it. And that's when we did the conflict arc. Protagonist wants something, antagonist wants to stop them getting it. And that's your overarching story conflict. And you need to make sure that every single scene you write, that is infused into it. Your protagonist is always trying to get what they want in some way, and your antagonist is always trying to stop them. Now, they might be trying to get it by asking questions. They might be actively trying to fight a monster to try and get what they want. And it could be anything. They could want a special treasure, some kind of mystical jewel, or they could want a date to a party. But it doesn't really matter as long as they are motivated the whole way through your story to get the thing they want. It's overarching conflict. As I say, infuse it into every single scene to keep the story moving forward and focused on the point, the reason why your audience is there, to see if they get it. Now, scene level conflict is slightly different because every single character in every single scene needs to have conflict. Now, it won't be a big conflict if not everybody is out there trying to fight a monster to win some treasure, right? Not everybody's doing that, and that's important and fine. However, you can make sure that every character in every single scene is there for a reason, and it's to move your scene along by having conflict. So your protagonist wants to go get their treasure. The other characters in their scene want something else. They might want to help your protagonist get the treasure. They're not against your protagonist getting the treasure, but they want something for themselves as well. Maybe they want to help because they want glory. They want to impress somebody. Maybe they don't want to go and they don't want to help and they want to be supportive and they really want to be a good friend, but they're scared and they don't want to do it. That's their conflict. And you push it into your scene, you breathe it into your scene, and it'll make it rich and alive. Because that way every single character is a person. Every character is motivated, every character is interesting. And it helps it live. It makes it exciting and fun to watch. If your characters have everything they want, there's no story. Because, why am I here? They've got what they want. That's fine, good for them, but nothing's going on. And if your characters don't want anything, your audience won't want anything. So, why are your audience there? Making sure that they are driven and motivated the entire way through to get what they want is essential. That is your conflict. Now, you can have internal conflict, which is when they want something, but they also want something else, and they're not sure which one to go for. It could be they want to be a loyal friend, but they also really fancy somebody who their friend fancies. And then it's, I want to be good and kind to my friend, but I also really want to kiss that guy. Conflict, internal conflict, which then feeds the external conflict. You have to have conflict. Everybody wants something, everybody's trying to get something, and everybody is faced with the fact that they can't necessarily have it, and they have to fight for it. Your overarching conflict is your protagonist versus antagonist. Your scene level conflict is every character in that scene motivated to accomplish something. I hope this has helped. If you look at any story, you will see the conflict all the way through. Because, yeah, that's what they're there for. That's the story you invested in. You're trying to get something. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be back again soon. Don't forget you can subscribe to this channel. I will be bringing out a video every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9:30 in the morning. And I also have a blog and I have a website with loads of writing resources and books that I have written, things like that. You can read my conflict all the way through. Drop a comment down below with your conflict. What is your overarching conflict? And how are you infusing scene level conflict in? And don't forget, if you have any questions at all, let me know, because I can do a video and hopefully help you and make you feel confident and in control of the story that you are trying to tell. So thank you very much, and I will be back again soon. Bye.